There's a moment, quiet and almost imperceptible, when she stops seeing you as just a friend. It doesn't come with fireworks or grand gestures, but rather in the subtle space between one interaction and the next. Most guys miss it, but it's there and it's real. In this video, we're diving into 7 little-known signs that she's starting to feel something more. These signs won't shout at you. They're soft, nuanced, and tucked away in the details. First, notice how she listens to you. In the friend zone, conversations are easy. You're her safe place, the guy she vents to about annoying coworkers or her weird roommate. But when her feelings begin to change, her body language shifts. She might tense up when you mention another woman. Her replies come slower, more measured, like she's editing herself. It's not quite jealousy, but it's no longer indifference either. The comfort of pure friendship is fading, and she's starting to feel something deeper. Second, she starts asking questions she never cared about before. Not casual, "What are you up to this weekend?" questions, but thoughtful ones like, "Where do you see yourself living long-term?" Or, "Would you ever date someone with kids?" These aren't just passing thoughts, they're filters. She's gathering information, imagining what life might look like with you in it. Then there's the way she compliments you. It changes. You're no longer just funny or nice. Now you're grounded, reliable, different from other guys. These aren't comments about your actions anymore. They're reflections of who you are at your core. She's not admiring you from a distance. She's evaluating you as someone she could be close to, someone she could rely on. Fourth, she makes space for silence with you. In a platonic friendship, silence can feel awkward, something to be filled with gossip or random videos. But now she lets it stretch. She doesn't rush to fill the quiet. Why? Because the silence doesn't feel empty, it feels charged. She sits a little closer, lingers a little longer. The moment hangs there, heavy with unspoken potential. That's not just friendship, it's emotional electricity. Fifth, she starts syncing her rhythm to yours. When you were just friends, she replied to texts when it suited her, made plans around her own life. Now you message her at 8:42, and she responds at 8:44. You mention you're into hiking, and suddenly, she's always wanted to try it. She's mirroring you, not out of boredom, but because you've become part of her reference point. You're no longer a background character, you're part of her beat. Sixth, she begins protecting your image, even when you're not around. You'll hear it secondhand. Someone says, "She really stood up for you the other day." That's no accident. Before, she might have teased you or laughed along with others, but now, she guards your name like it's something precious. Because how people see you reflects, in a subtle way, on her too. It's not full-blown romance yet, but it's loyalty. And loyalty is where something real begins to grow. And finally, she stops testing and starts trusting. This is one most guys never notice. When you were just a friend, she might flake on plans to see how you react. She might talk about other guys to test your interest. It's a game, a subtle power play. But when those tests disappear, something shifts. She's not trying to stir your emotions anymore, she's opening up. She starts sharing things she's never said out loud, things she didn't even tell her ex. That's not a challenge. That's a leap of trust. So if you've been wondering whether she still sees you as just a friend, pay attention to the quiet moments, the pauses, the subtle glances. That's where the truth lives. Because when a woman starts to see you differently, it won't always be loud, but it will be unmistakable if you know where to look.